There's a quiet moment that comes for many women around 50 or 60. You stand in front of your wardrobe and realize it no longer feels like you. The clothes that once made you feel vibrant, elegant, alive, now seem tired, outdated, or simply wrong. You've changed beautifully, gracefully, but your wardrobe hasn't caught up. Your body feels different. The cuts that once fit perfectly no longer sit right. Your skin tone has softened, your hair color shifted, and somehow, the bright colors and busy prints that used to energize you now feel too loud. So you start to retreat, reaching for the same few safe outfits, the same old black pants, the same cardigan, hoping to blend in rather than stand out. But deep inside, there's a quiet voice whispering, I still want to feel beautiful. I still want to be noticed, not for looking young, but for looking alive. Here's the truth. You haven't lost your sense of style. You've simply entered a new chapter, one that calls for refinement, simplicity, and confidence. Because real beauty at 60 isn't about chasing trends. It's about choosing pieces that honor who you've become. Today, we're going to rebuild your wardrobe piece by piece, with 5 timeless staples that every woman over 60 needs. These aren't just clothes. They are reminders that elegance has no expiration date, and that self-respect can be worn as gracefully as silk. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, I don't feel like myself anymore, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to wear, you'll remember who you are. There's something no one tells you about reaching your 60s. It's not the gray hairs or the fine lines. It's that strange moment when you start to feel invisible. You walk into a store, and the clothes are either designed for teenagers, or they look like they belong to your grandmother. You try something on, and it's either too tight, too shiny, or too dull. You stare at your reflection and wonder, when did getting dressed become so complicated? But here's what I want you to know. It's not you. The fashion world simply forgot that women over 60 still want to look elegant, modern, and alive. You don't want to look 25 again. You just want to look like the best version of you today. And you absolutely can. Because real style has never been about following trends, it's about knowing what works and wearing it with quiet confidence. Think about it. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every silver strand of hair shines with wisdom. You've earned your grace. Now it's time to dress like it. Imagine opening your closet tomorrow morning, and instead of feeling overwhelmed, you see calm, beautiful pieces that make sense together. Pieces that fit your life, your shape, your energy. You reach for a soft, perfectly tailored jacket. The fabric feels gentle but structured. You slip it on and see your posture change, just slightly straighter, your chin a little higher. That's the power of a thoughtful wardrobe. It doesn't just cover your body, it changes how you carry your spirit. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We'll start with the foundation, 5 timeless wardrobe staples that every woman over 60 deserves to own. These are not seasonal trends or fleeting fads. They are the kind of pieces that make dressing simple, graceful, and endlessly versatile. Each one will flatter your natural shape, complement your skin and hair tones, and most importantly, make you feel beautiful again. Because at this stage of life, beauty isn't about standing out, it's about standing strong. So as you listen, I invite you to imagine your next chapter, one where your wardrobe works for you, not against you. A wardrobe that reflects who you've become, confident, wise, and wonderfully at ease in your own skin. And it all begins with one simple piece, the cornerstone of timeless elegance, the item that can instantly turn any outfit from ordinary to refined. Let's start with the perfectly tailored blazer. The perfectly tailored blazer. Let's start with the first and most transformative piece in any elegant woman's wardrobe, the perfectly tailored blazer. This is not just a jacket. It's a symbol of quiet authority, that subtle balance between confidence and grace. When you wear the right blazer, something magical happens. Your shoulders straighten, your waistline refines, and suddenly every outfit, no matter how simple, looks intentional. But let's be honest. Most women over 60 avoid blazers because they remember the old ones stiff, boxy, uncomfortable. The kind that made you feel trapped rather than empowered. The modern blazer, however, is a completely different story. It's softer. It's shaped to move with you, not against you. It frames your silhouette without overwhelming it, and when chosen carefully, it becomes your most reliable style companion. So, how do you find your perfect blazer? 1. Focus on the fabric. Skip the cheap polyester blends that cling and wrinkle. Look for light wool, cotton linen mixes, or structured jersey. These materials breathe, drape beautifully, and age gracefully, just like you. 2. Get the fit right, especially the shoulders. The seam should sit exactly at the edge of your shoulder, not drooping off or cutting in. A half-inch off here can change everything. 3. Mind the waistline. Slight shaping at the waist, even just a gentle curve, gives a soft, feminine balance. Avoid oversized cuts that swallow your figure. You don't need to hide your body, you need to celebrate it subtly and smartly. 4. Choose your tone wisely. For most mature women, soft neutrals are your best friends. Think ivory, sand, navy, dove gray, or warm camel. These tones flatter silver hair, soften facial lines, and blend seamlessly with almost anything in your wardrobe. 5. Try it with unexpected pairings. A tailored blazer over a simple t-shirt and jeans, effortless. Over a midi dress with sneakers, chic and modern. You see, the blazer isn't just formal wear anymore, it's a statement of self-respect. Here's the beautiful part. When you put on that perfectly tailored blazer, it doesn't shout. It whispers. It says, "I've been through things, I know who I am, and I'm comfortable with my strength." You might notice the small changes, the way store clerks treat you differently, how people listen a little more carefully when you speak, how you carry yourself with quiet certainty. That's not vanity. That's the quiet power of presentation, dressing not to impress, but to express who you've become. And once you own that perfect blazer, something else starts to happen. The rest of your wardrobe begins to make more sense. Suddenly, you realize you don't need 100 pieces, you just need a few that truly belong to you. A blazer like this will follow you everywhere, from lunch with friends to evening events, from travel days to family gatherings. It's the piece that tells the world, "I haven't faded, I've evolved." S. The perfect pair of trousers. Now that your foundation of confidence is set with the perfect blazer, it's time to give your style something just as important: balance. And nothing creates that graceful balance better than a pair of perfectly fitting trousers. Let's be honest, finding the right pants after 50 can feel like a never-ending battle. Too tight at the waist, too loose at the hips, too short, too long, or they wrinkle the minute you sit down. But here's the truth. Once you find your perfect pair, everything changes. You'll stop tugging, adjusting, or hiding behind long tops. You'll start walking taller because your clothes finally support you, not fight you. Here's what to look for. 1. The waistline. Forget low-rise cuts. Look for a mid to high waist that sits gently above your natural line. It lengthens your legs and smooths the tummy area, no shapewear needed. 2. The fit. Go for straight leg or slightly wide leg trousers. They drape beautifully, create movement, and balance your proportions. Avoid skin-tight fits. They emphasize every curve you may prefer to soften. 3. The fabric. Choose structured but forgiving fabrics, cotton blend with stretch, light wool, or soft crepe. These materials skim your body instead of clinging to it, and they hold their shape all day. 4. The color. Classic neutrals, navy, taupe, charcoal, ivory are your allies. Darker tones slim the silhouette, while lighter ones bring freshness and sophistication. A good pair in each palette will take you through every season. 5. The length. Aim for just above the shoe, long enough to elongate your legs, but not so long that it drags. A subtle front crease adds polish and makes the leg appear straighter. And here's a little secret. When you pair the right trousers with your tailored blazer, it becomes an instant power outfit, elegant enough for lunch with friends, comfortable enough for travel, and polished enough for any special occasion. Add a silk blouse for a soft, feminine look or a simple tee for effortless chic. With the right pants, even your most casual days look refined. Because style at this age isn't about showing off, it's about showing up. The perfect pair of trousers allows you to move freely, live fully, and feel comfortable in your own skin, both literally and emotionally. So when you find that pair that fits just right, not too tight, not too loose, hold on to it. It's not just clothing. It's freedom. And now that we've built the base of structure and ease, let's add the next layer of timeless elegance. The crisp white shirt that never goes out of style. The crisp white shirt. After the structure of the blazer and the balance of the trousers, it's time to bring in something softer, something that speaks of purity, confidence, and quiet sophistication. The crisp white shirt. At first glance, it seems simple, ordinary even. But the moment you slip it on, you realize it's not just a shirt, it's a statement. The white shirt is the great equalizer of style. It belongs to everyone, but it transforms on a woman who wears it with wisdom. For women over 60, it's more than a fashion staple, it's a symbol of renewal. A reminder that simplicity can still make you shine brighter than sequins ever could. Here's why it matters. White reflects light, literally and metaphorically. It brightens your face, softens lines, and brings an immediate sense of freshness. But beyond the surface, it represents clarity. The kind that comes from years of living, learning, and finally letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, whether that's in fashion or in life. When you wear a well-fitted white shirt, you're not trying to impress anyone. You're expressing yourself, calm, composed, self-assured. So what makes the perfect one? 1. The fabric. Choose cotton poplin or linen blend for structure or silk for an elegant drape. Avoid cheap synthetics that lose their brightness and feel stiff. A quality fabric breathes, it moves with you, not against you. 2. The fit. Look for a gentle shape, not boxy, not tight. A slight taper at the waist adds femininity, while a relaxed shoulder keeps it comfortable. You should be able to move, hug, and reach without feeling restricted. 3. The details. A classic collar that flatters your neckline. Buttons that don't gape at the bust. Cuffs you can roll up for casual ease or button down for polish. Small things, but they define whether a shirt looks expensive or ordinary. 4. The styling. Tuck it neatly into your tailored trousers for that timeless European chic. Layer it under your blazer for instant sophistication, or leave it half-tucked with jeans and pearls, that effortless balance between confidence and comfort. The crisp white shirt doesn't scream for attention. It commands respect quietly. And perhaps that's the most powerful kind of beauty at this stage in life. The kind that doesn't need validation, only presence. You don't need to chase trends anymore. You've earned the right to define what elegance means to you. The white shirt reminds you that you can be strong and gentle, wise and playful, simple and stunning all at once. So next time you look in the mirror, button that shirt, stand tall, and smile softly. Because style, like life, is not about perfection. It's about purity of intention. And now that we've embraced simplicity, let's add something that celebrates comfort and femininity, the piece that softens every outfit and wraps you in quiet luxury. The cashmere sweater. The cashmere sweater. After the crisp clarity of a white shirt, every woman needs something softer, something that feels like home. That's where the cashmere sweater comes in. It's not just about keeping warm. It's about comfort, connection, and care, the kind that comes from knowing your worth. You see, at 60, you've earned the right to feel good in your own skin. And nothing embodies that quiet luxury quite like cashmere. It's light, yet it warms you instantly. It's soft, but strong. It's simple, yet speaks volumes about a woman who values quality over quantity. There's something deeply poetic about cashmere. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It doesn't try to impress, it comforts. Think of it as a gentle reminder that softness isn't weakness, it's power restrained. Here's what to look for when finding your perfect piece. 1. The fabric. True cashmere comes from the fine undercoat of the cashmere goat. It's light as air, yet 10 times warmer than wool. Avoid blends that feel scratchy or thin. Authentic cashmere feels buttery soft, even against bare skin. 2. The fit. Choose a shape that flatters without clinging. A slightly relaxed fit is ideal. It skims your body, allowing for movement and layering. Crewneck for timelessness, V-neck for elegance, or turtleneck for sophistication, each carries a different mood. 3. The color. Subtle, muted tones are the secret to ageless style. Think soft oatmeal, dusty rose, pale blue, warm top, or light gray. These colors reflect light gently and blend seamlessly with your skin tone and silver hair. 4. How to style it. Pair your cashmere with tailored trousers for quiet refinement. Drape it over your shoulders with a crisp shirt underneath for that effortless, layered look. Or wear it alone, sleeves slightly pushed up. A pair of delicate earrings catching the light, simplicity in its most powerful form. And here's a truth most women overlook. Cashmere isn't a luxury, it's self-respect. It's what happens when you stop dressing to prove something and start dressing to nurture yourself. Because you've already spent years taking care of everyone else. Now it's time to wrap yourself in softness, to choose warmth, ease, and grace every single day. The cashmere sweater becomes a metaphor for this chapter of life. It doesn't try to be trendy. It simply exists, timeless, steady, comforting. And maybe that's exactly what you need now. Not attention, but alignment. Not noise, but peace. So next time you feel the chill of the morning, reach for your cashmere. Let it remind you that elegance is not about perfection, it's about presence. You don't have to chase youth to feel alive. You just have to cherish the woman you've become. And as you stand in front of the mirror, smoothing the soft fibers over your shoulders, you'll realize you're not dressing to go back in time. You're dressing to honor the journey. And now, to complete this timeless capsule, we'll bring it all together with the one. The statement accessory. Now that your wardrobe has found its balance, structure, comfort, and grace, it's time to add the final touch, the soul of your outfit, the statement accessory. Accessories are often misunderstood. Many think they're just decoration, something extra. But for a woman over 60, the right accessory isn't about adding more. It's about saying more with less. Think of a silk scarf wrapped gently around your neck, its colors echoing the stories of places you've been. Or a strand of pearls handed down from your mother, carrying decades of memory in each luminous bead. Or perhaps a leather bag, worn but loved, that's traveled with you through chapters of change. These are not things, they're chapters of you. When chosen wisely, a single accessory can transform your entire look, not because it's loud, but because it feels personal. Here's how to find your statement piece. 1. Let it tell your story. Don't chase trends. Choose something that reflects your spirit, a color that makes you happy, a shape that feels familiar, or a texture that reminds you of your travels. When an accessory feels like you, it will never go out of style. 2. Balance is key. One statement at a time. If you wear bold earrings, skip the heavy necklace. Let each piece breathe. Sophistication is not about abundance, it's about focus. 3. Quality over quantity. At this stage of life, your accessories should feel like investments, not experiments. Real leather, natural pearls, sterling silver, these materials age beautifully just as you do. 4. Add emotion. Sometimes the most beautiful accessory isn't new, it's nostalgic. That brooch your husband gave you, that silk scarf you bought on a spontaneous trip, wear them proudly. They carry warmth that no designer label can match. When you walk into a room wearing something meaningful, people notice, not the item, but the energy it gives off. Because elegance at its deepest level is emotional. A statement accessory is not about perfection. It's about connection between your inner self and the world that sees you. So next time you get dressed, ask yourself, what story do I want to tell today? Then choose that scarf, that ring, that necklace, and wear it like a quiet signature. Because your wardrobe may hold your clothes, but your accessories, they hold your essence. And now, as we close this journey of timeless elegance, let's tie it all together with a reflection on what true style really means for a woman over 60. It's not about fashion. It's about freedom. True style has no age. When you reach a certain age, something beautiful happens. You stop chasing. You start choosing. You begin to understand that fashion was never about youth, it was always about truth. And the 5 wardrobe staples we've explored, the perfectly tailored blazer, the elegant trousers, the crisp white shirt, the soft cashmere sweater, and the statement accessory, aren't just clothes. They are reflections of who you've become. The blazer, your strength. The trousers, your balance. The white shirt, your clarity. The cashmere, your softness. The accessory, your story. Together, they form more than a wardrobe, they form a philosophy. Because style at 60 isn't about impressing anyone. It's about embracing the woman you've worked so hard to become. You've earned every line, every laugh mark, every silver strand in your hair. They are your jewelry now, symbols of a life fully lived. And yet, many women at this age feel invisible, as if the world has quietly turned away. But maybe it's not the world that needs to see you again. Maybe you just need to start seeing yourself. Stand in front of your mirror, not to judge, but to remember. The young woman who once doubted herself. The mother who sacrificed sleep and dreams. The friend who listened, the partner who gave, the woman who kept showing up. She's still there. She hasn't disappeared. She simply evolved. True style comes when you no longer need to prove anything. When comfort becomes a form of elegance. When confidence replaces competition. When you realize that your best accessory is not a necklace, it's your presence. You are not dressing for attention. You are dressing for alignment. And once you start living that truth, something extraordinary happens. People notice. Not because of your outfit, but because of your energy. You walk into a room differently. You speak differently. You carry the quiet dignity of a woman who knows her worth and doesn't need to shout it. So, as you open your wardrobe tomorrow morning, don't think, what should I wear? Think, who do I want to be today? Let your clothes remind you that aging is not fading, it's refining. Every wrinkle, every story, every choice has brought you here, to a place where style finally feels effortless because it's honest. That's the real secret. Style has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with authenticity. And when a woman reaches that point, when she dresses not to please but to honor herself, she becomes unforgettable. So wear your blazer with pride, your trousers with ease, your shirt with clarity, your cashmere with tenderness, and your accessory with soul. Walk into your day knowing this. You are not too old to be seen. You are simply too extraordinary to be ignored. True style has no age, it only has essence. And that, dear one, is something you'll never lose. As we come to the end of today's journey, remember this. Style doesn't fade with time. It evolves just like you. You've earned every moment of your life, the grace, the wisdom, the courage to live boldly, unapologetically, beautifully. Because being bold after 50 isn't about chasing youth. It's about celebrating the power of becoming. So whether you're slipping on that tailored blazer, buttoning your crisp white shirt, or wrapping yourself in soft cashmere, know that you are not dressing to hide your age. You are dressing to honor it. And that, my dear, is real confidence. If today's video inspired you, if it reminded you that your glow never expires, then don't forget to hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and join our community of women who are redefining what it means to age with strength, softness, and soul. Because here at Bold After 50, we don't follow trends, we set them. Stay elegant, stay radiant, and most of all, stay bold. I'll see you in the next video, beautiful one.